Welcome back. So, Dr. Joe Dispenza, he talks about drawing energy from our pelvic floor into our three energy centers, and that is what we need to do. The last energy center he talks about is the pineal gland, and this is completely wrong. There are 7 chakras. He means to say chakras, and he said openly that the reason why he only says there's 3 is because the masses would get confused. It's easily digestible. Okay? So let's make this better. I'm going to show you how to fix it and make this way more powerful. So, number 1, you have 7 chakras. Not 3, 7. You have 7. When we are drawing this energy from the pelvic floor, okay, it is the root chakra, the sacral, the solar plexus, then the heart, then the throat, then our third eye, then our crown. So we are drawing prana, we are drawing life force, and we are pushing stagnant energy from our lower chakras into something higher. Okay? When we do this, we cannot bypass these other chakras, because when we do this, we're leaving so much on the table. So much on the table. You will get things done. His method works. I love him. Don't get me wrong, I love Dr. Joe. And I'm not smacking him down, but this has got to be spoken about, because what about our sacral chakra? If we're only focused on our root, heart, and third eye, look at how much space that leaves out. That's not what we want to do, especially nowadays. I find that so many people have immense blocks in their sacral chakra. The root chakra is always number 2. Okay? So you don't have to start, on one chakra and work your way down or work your way around. Just do it like he says. But as you're drawing the breath, I guess I should tell you his method. You're in deep meditation. You squeeze your pelvic floor. You literally squeeze your ass and pull your belly button in, and you create this clench in your bottom layers. You hold that as you draw breath through each one of your chakras. And when you get to the top, you focus right here. And as you focus right here, it's automatic. This is so important. It is freaking automatic. You are transmuting lower energy into higher vibrational frequencies. You are letting go. You are literally becoming a new person as you do this. Now, the why, the how, the what, forget about that shit. Forget about it. It doesn't matter. You do the technique, and as you focus on not 3, but all 7 of your chakras, do your research, learn the colors, visualize those colors as you draw the breath up, and it is automatic. You will transmute these energies. You will see things happen in your life that are positive, that benefit you. So if you're doing this technique, and I freaking hope you are, you should be doing this every morning. Before you freaking have your coffee, before you do anything. Okay, maybe go to the bathroom, maybe drink a glass of water. Okay? Sit down and do this technique. It is automatic. I cannot stress that enough. So many people are like, well, how do I know it's working? You will notice. You will notice. Things will change in your life. You will see synchronicities. You will see the change happen, but you can't just be looking for it. You have to expect it. Expect the best. Stay in a positive state. No matter what. No matter what. Flip flop every single instance that happens in your life into a positive thing. It doesn't matter what it is. When you do this technique, I just made a video about this. Watch my last video. You are bubbling up all of that trauma and low vibrational states of being that you have been probably being run by for many years, if not decades. For me, it was decades. When it bubbles up, and this is so powerful, you're going to face it. Let it bubble up. You will face it and you will conquer it. Okay, so second way, we make this way more powerful. First way, there's not 3 energy centers, there's 7. There's 7. You're drawing that energy. And I want you to do this exactly like this. 10 times you will draw the energy up, hold your breath at the top with your awareness, with your focus right here on your crown chakra. You will hold your breath and squeeze and clench, and it will be difficult if you've never tried this before. That's okay. Just give it your best. Give it your all. Squeeze 15 to 20 seconds. 20 is better. If you make 10, cool. That's good. That's better than nothing. Do it 10 times. When you release the breath, very important, you're holding and clenching. You want to let go of the clench, then release the breath. Okay? And as you release the breath, visualize all of that energy going further up beyond what you can even comprehend, just into space. Okay? First we focus here, and as we breathe out, we release it. And it just... Now, let's make this even more powerful. You do that 10 times. On the very last one, we're going to do a breath retention because you have filled up your blood with so much oxygen. You can let it all out and stay in that just nothingness for quite a while. We're just going to start with 30 to 45 seconds. That last breath, you're clenching, you're holding, your awareness is here. You let go of the clench, breathe out, and release it. This last breath, let it all out. And just relax. And you bring your awareness to your heart. This is where we bring the heart-brain into coherence. Okay? The awareness goes to the heart. Just feel your heartbeat and relax. Breathe everything out and hold it at the bottom. Don't breathe in. Breathe everything out. Don't count. But we're shooting for 30, 45 seconds, and you'll see how this works. Your body will tell you. Breathe out. You're holding it. When you feel like your lungs are squeezing for air, just breathe in normally. And this is the key. You're bringing all of that energy into your heart. You breathe in fully and hold it. There is no clenching anymore. Just hold your breath. Focus on your heart. If at this moment you want to incorporate gratitude, okay, or love, or just start to visualize that feeling. And you sit there and you remain there and you hold your breath for as long as you can and let it out. That's after we do the technique of clenching and holding. Now, let your breath come back to normal, and you'll just be breathing normal, hand over heart. If I hit the mic, hand over heart. Feelings of gratitude and love. Now we begin to breathe fully in and fully out. 4 to 5 seconds. And just remain calm. Follow that rhythm. Okay? We're going to do that for quite a while. 2, 3 minutes. Then when that's over, we begin to truly set intentions for the future that we want to be. Our future self. We want to connect with that timeline. Everything exists all at once. I know you've heard this before. All timelines exist. Creation is finished. Very true. Here's how we connect with the highest version of yourself. We breathe like this. Like that for 2 whole minutes. I never time, I just do it. You start to become aware, and you know that it's time. And when it's time, you're still holding your hand in your heart. Gratitude, love, those great emotions, that beautiful present moment, you're there. When it's time, all the way in, and you hold it, this is where you start to truly begin to visualize your dream life. Everything you want. I don't care what it is. Everybody's different. I've heard everything, trust me. Just bring it all into your heart and hold your breath for as long as you can. And then release it. And that's it. Those 2 methods of breathing, connected with really modifying his meditation with each chakra, all 7. As you're in the beginning, when you're breathing in and you're clenching and you're holding, go one at a time. Root, sacral, solar plexus, then your heart, then your throat, your third eye, and the crown. Okay? Bring that energy up through every single one of them. And when you get to the crown, just hold it there and bring your awareness there. So I want to touch on something real quick. I've noticed that a lot of people don't understand how to project their awareness. So here's something you can do right now. Hold your hand out. Look at your hand. And look at your fingertip. That's bringing your awareness to your hand. Okay? It's super easy. You're not trying to project energy. It does it automatically. A lot of this is automatic. I can't stress that enough. Transmuting these energies. Completely automatic. Completely. You don't have to fucking go do some new shit or some new crazy, oh my god, this is going to work for me. This is going to work for me. No, just do one. This is the one. This is the one that blew me away. I've tried them all. Trust me. They are all just permission slips for you to become present. Okay? All of this stuff that even Dr. Joe teaches, all these other spiritual teachers teach, it is unnecessary. Now, you might be thinking, well, why the fuck am I watching you? Why do I watch all these other channels? Why do I even meditate in the first place? Why do I do this? Here's why. Because this isn't the Stone Age. Okay? We have so many freaking distractions that keep us in low vibrational states of being. The food, The screens, your phone, okay? Even just being outside, the Wi-Fi signals, all of that stuff, that's affecting you. And it becomes more difficult for us because think about it, in ancient times, there were no distractions like that. It was much easier to just simply sit and meditate and allow things to happen. And I'm sure they used these techniques. You know they did. But in this day and age, where we are now, it is so crucial for you to understand that you need to find something that gets you in that place. Because all of us are bogged down by so many things. So many things. Use it to your advantage. But just do one. Don't think that if this one didn't work, this one might work. Oh, this one might work. No, they all fucking work. They all fucking work. This is the most powerful one that I have found that will truly break you through that barrier. And it's going to blow your mind. Watch my last video, The Spiritual Warrior Journey. When you do this, you're going to bubble up a ton of shit that you don't want to deal with, that you've been pushing down your whole life. That's the point. This is where we get to that. This is the stage where we become the warrior. We battle that. We're battling it by becoming separate from it, not emotionally involving ourselves and allowing it to be. And it automatically is let go of. If you're not familiar with the letting go process, Dr. David R. Hawkins, read his book. It's called Letting Go. It's a quick read. It reads like a freaking Harry Potter book. It's so easy to read, and it's so freaking informative. Okay? Just check it out. But that's what he talks about. You sit with that feeling. Okay? You sit with whatever you want to let go of for as long as it takes. Okay? And let me add, if you're sitting with it and it's taken hours and hours and you stop and then you come back to it, say the next day or that night, that's okay. You're making progress. Okay, that's okay. But I would recommend sitting there until it's done. This makes it so much faster. When you use this breathing technique with Dr. Joe Dispenza's, I call it the clench and hold. Oh my God. When you do this, you better be freaking ready for it, man. Because you're going to bubble that all up. And it's going to be right here. Undeniable. You will not be able to shake it. If you try to resist it, it will get worse. If you try to fight it in the wrong way by emotionally involving yourself with it to figure it out or become all logical about it and pick it apart, you will lose. You win by disconnect, no emotional involvement, just awareness. Simply awareness. That's it. Become aware of it. Let it sit there. Acknowledge how it has helped you learn and grow, and it was a necessary part of the process. And just allow it to be. The more love you shed on these things, whatever it may be, the quicker it will dissipate. And the old saying, love conquers all, that ain't no joke, my friend. Love is the highest vibration that we as humans can feel, is love. Okay? You can say enlightenment. It is love. It is love. Love is like it is the sword that slashes through this. When it bubbles up, just do that and it will be automatic. I cannot stress that enough. I hear so many people, well, how do I know when it's done? How do I know? Who cares? Let go of that bullshit too. Who fucking cares? You have to trust the process. You have to. If you paid attention to anything about personal development, whether it be fitness or maybe dating or nutrition, you have to trust the process. You have to. Let's take exercising. You go into the gym and say you're trying to lose weight. You start working out, you start maybe doing some cardio. You don't see any results. Oh my God, where are the results? Where are the results? You're not going to see results the first damn day you go into the gym. Maybe not even the first week. You have to trust the process. And it will happen. The same here. Only, in my opinion, the physical aspect of it is so much easier. It can be a little difficult doing these meditations, but you'll get better at it. And then every morning you'll look forward to it because you know that your life is going to change. For example, I love telling this story because this is one of the times this just freaking blew my mind. I was like, holy shit, this stuff works. Like, whoa. I started doing these techniques. I did it for probably close to a month, a couple weeks. Once you get into it, you just kind of stop counting. It just becomes like a morning thing, and you just do it. And you just go about your day, stay in a positive state, act in your greatest excitement, as Bashar would say, and just go about your day and live life and have fun. But, so my trash can broke, and it was a nice trash can. It was one of the more pricier trash cans, I will say. It was about $80. And you're probably thinking, why the hell did you spend $80 on a trash can? Because I liked it, that's why. So my trash can broke, the lid broke. And I was like, oh man, this really sucks. I gotta buy a new trash can. So I'm looking online, trying to find a trash can, and they're way more expensive than they used to be. And I was like, oh man, that sucks. Like, I didn't want to pay this much more. I just didn't want to. I was like, that's a ripoff. It's a ripoff. So I give up on it. I let it go. And what I did was subconsciously I put in the order. I need a new trash can. And of course, I took inspired action where I looked online and was looking at trash cans, but I didn't find one I liked. So what? I was walking around my neighborhood on a normal walk, and lo and behold, right there on the frickin' sidewalk, the exact trash can that broke. The same freaking one. Only it was a different color. Mine's black. This one was like gray gunmetal. The same freaking trash can right there. I walk up to it and I was like, holy shit, this is crazy. And I opened it and it was clean as a whistle. Think about that. You're walking around, you see a trash can on the sidewalk, like obviously for free people are getting rid of it. You think it'd be disgusting. It was squeaky clean, man. Like, there was nothing in it. Like, it looked like brand new. So I took it home. And I still have it. It's in my kitchen. It's lasted me quite a while now. But things like that will just happen. It'll just happen. And you'll start to realize, like, holy shit, I'm never missing a morning of this shit. I'm never missing a morning. Because the more you clear your energy, the more you truly open up and face those demons, okay? This is how we change our life. Life will get so much better. And I know that's just a small little example. It's just a trash can. But really think about that. It may be just the trash can, but look at what that really signifies. That's crazy. That's crazy. Later on, years later, I started to really take a hold of the reins, and that's what I teach you here. You can manifest and take a hold of your life and get everything you want so easy. It is freaking incredible. But I want you to try that. Comment down below. I want to know your trials and tribulations and what you've gone through, because when you do this stuff, it bubbles up, man. Stuff comes up and it'll blow your mind. I love hearing people's stories. So I hope that helped. If you want a free meditation, there's one in the description that'll help you get in that centered space. You can actually do these techniques properly instead of sitting there and being like, oh my God, I can't even break through. That's the first step in all of this. When people ask me, I'm ready to improve my life, the very first things I do are teach them to meditate. Because when you start meditating, you clear the muck, things come easy. Your diet comes easy. You want to exercise. You want to do these things that you normally didn't want to do because you cleared the muck. Meditation, your spiritual essence, that is numero uno, man. Numero uno. If you don't do that, you're leaving so much on the table. So there you go. Give it a shot. Grab the meditation in the description. I'll see you later. Peace.